The holidays can be both an opportune but also tricky time of year to teach our kids the meaning and importance of gratitude. Kids see their friends getting holiday gifts that they'd like pricey sneakers or the latest tech. It can seem impossible to balance your family's values and finances with that inherent need to fit in. Or maybe your child is wrapped up in the gift exchanging of it all and missing out on the true meaning of this time of year, whatever that means for your family. So how do you navigate all of this? Lisa Damour is a clinical psychologist and author of 3 New York Times bestsellers on adolescent development. She joins us now. Dr. Lisa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. It's tough to see your kid feeling these complicated feelings. How do you handle things like greed or envy?
It is hard. And I'll tell you, I think what we're often inclined to do is the thing that probably doesn't work all that well, which is to say, like, look at all these nice things I got you. How can you envy and want these other things? So we have to set that aside. What does work is to remember that helplessness is one of the most uncomfortable feelings. And one of the things that's hard about being a kid is that you're sort of helpless in the face of all of these really nice things other people have. So what we can say are things like, I get it. You know, it doesn't fit with our family's values or budget, but I know it's hard to watch people have things you want. I understand. And leave it at that. Empathy, recognizing that the kid is sort of stuck, that they can't do anything about this for now, goes a long way. And then it does open the door to them appreciating what they do have.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost also like a lesson in sitting in the uncomfortable, which I think is also a great skill for our kids to have. How do we explain and model more positive values like gratitude?
I think this really falls under the category of show it, don't talk about it, right? So talk together as a family about where you're going to make donations if you are going to do that. Have your kids think about where they'd like to make donations, even if it can be very, very small. Do acts of service. Look out for other people. Think about others openly in front of your kids. In all of parenting, in all of raising kids, modeling the behavior we want to see is so much more powerful than lecturing kids about it.
What else can you talk to parents about in terms of this is a busy time, this could be a stressful time, our kids may be picking up on some tones that might be a little different, or I mean, look, it's just the reality of the situation. Lack of routine going out the window, some people may be traveling. What's your advice?
I think this is a great time of year for everybody to try to be as flexible as possible, right? To kind of let go of the idea that things are going to go exactly as we hope, to try to remember that we have one another, that if we are able to be together and enjoy that time, that is the whole point, that it's not necessarily about the stuff, it's not necessarily about the house looking perfect, that it's really about relationships. If you focus on relationships and protecting those and enjoying those, everything else falls in line.
Goodbye bedtime, hello eggnog. Lisa Damour, thank you.